Daniel walked away that night feeling completely broken. For the first time, he wondered if his own family would ever believe him again.
I know I didn't do this.
Meanwhile, Amara waited at home. She knew Daniel had been called to his father's house, but she never imagined he would return carrying such pain. When Daniel finally returned, Amara saw the answer on his face before he said a single word. "Daniel, what happened?" Told her everything about the missing millions, the documents, and the accusation that had destroyed his father's trust.
They think I stole the money.
But Amara did not hesitate. She knew the man beside her. She knew he was incapable of stealing from the family. "I believe you. We will find the truth." Back at the mansion, the accusation had left another problem behind. Mrs. Adewale was beginning to question whether they had accused the right son. "Are you sure Daniel did this?" For the first time, doubt entered Mr. Wale's mind. Daniel had always been poor, but he had never been dishonest.
The records don't lie.
But while the family argued about Daniel's guilt, David was becoming increasingly afraid. He knew one careful investigation could expose everything. Then the company accountant remembered something important. One of the transactions did not match Daniel's business records at all.
Wait, this doesn't make sense.
He checked the records again and discovered something Daniel could never have known. The money had passed through an account.
This wasn't Daniel.
Instead of closing the investigation, the accountant decided to follow the transactions from the beginning. He wanted to know exactly where the money had gone. After checking several records, he discovered something strange. The transactions had been approved using an authorization connected to someone inside the company.
Who authorized this?
He then checked the company's access records. The dates of the suspicious transactions matched the days when a particular executive had accessed the financial system. And there it was. The access records pointed toward David's office, not Daniel's small business.
David.
Knowing how serious the discovery was, the accountant copied every important record. He knew the evidence could disappear if the wrong person discovered what he had found. Fortunately for David, his secret was already beginning to unravel. Then he received a phone call that made him realize someone was investigating the missing money.
What did you find?
David had spent months believing he was untouchable, but now, for the first time, he understood that the evidence might lead directly to him.
I need to fix this.
The accountant knew he could not handle the matter alone. He took the evidence to Chief Okoro, one person he trusted to investigate without destroying the evidence.
I think Daniel was framed.
Chief Okoro examined every document carefully. The evidence was beginning to tell a very different story from the one Mr. Adewale had believed.
Then we accused the wrong man.
Daniel was innocent, but proved be easy.
We need proof.
Before confronting David, something David could not explain away. Chief Okoro went through every transaction again. He was looking for one detail that could connect the missing money directly to the person responsible. Then they discovered a hidden trail. The missing money had eventually moved into a private account connected to someone within the family.
Sir, look at this.
The dates matched perfectly. Every suspicious transfer happened when one particular person had access to the company's financial system. David, meanwhile, sensed that something had changed. When he searched his office, he realized some of the evidence he had hidden was no longer where he left it.
Who took these?
David's mind immediately went to the accounting department. If the accountant had discovered the truth, his entire plan could collapse.
I need to speak with him.
David went to the accountant, pretending to be concerned about the investigation. But the accountant could see the fear behind his carefully controlled expression.
Have you found anything unusual?
The accountant knew exactly what David was trying to discover. But instead of revealing what he knew, he decided to let David expose himself.
Nothing you need to worry about. That transfer from last month.
But David made
One terrible mistake.
He mentioned a transaction detail that only the person behind the transfers could have known. The accountant immediately understood what had happened. David had just revealed knowledge he should never have possessed.
How did you know about that transaction?
For the first time, David had no answer. He had walked into a trap of his own making, and the evidence against him was growing.
I don't know.
The accountant immediately told Chief Okoro what David had accidentally revealed. At last, they had evidence that could expose the real culprit.
David knows details only the thief could know.
Chief Okoro confronted David before he could destroy any more evidence. For the first time, David realized that his secret was no longer safe.
We need to talk about the missing money.
David immediately denied everything. He claimed he knew nothing about the missing money and insisted the evidence was a misunderstanding.
I didn't steal anything.
But this time, words were not enough. The transaction records, access logs, and David's own mistake all pointed in the same direction.
Then explain these records.
David realized he could no longer escape the truth. The evidence had finally caught up with him.
I made a mistake.
David finally confessed. He had secretly taken the money because he wanted a lifestyle far beyond what his father was willing to give him.
I never thought it would go this far. David has confessed to everything.
When Mr. Adewale heard the truth, his heart sank. The son he had trusted had betrayed him.
Daniel was innocent?
Mr. Adewale went to Daniel himself. For the first time, the proud father,
Daniel, forgive me. I should have believed you.
Daniel had every reason to remain angry, but instead, he chose forgiveness. He understood that sometimes forgiveness is more powerful than revenge. Daniel had started with almost nothing, but his determination changed his life. Never let someone else's doubt become the limit of your dreams.